are seen.
This dark fantasy book immediately hit me with its cold, down in the mud and dust vibe. It's unforgiving even to its main protagonists. Yes, plural. There are 4 to share this bone-cold gray spotlight. Even years later, after reading this book, its bareback survival of the fittest strikes a chord within me that won't be forgotten. As these 4 kids navigate alone against fantasy world odds of goblin caves, wolves, and gnolls, it draws you in to feel their struggle along with them. These are not glory seekers. They are just looking for food and a safe place to sleep. And you feel their hunger, fear, and desperation as they sleep often under tree roots with only their closeness to stay warm.
They hadn't eaten yet that day. The afternoon sun shone weakly through the gray, cloudy sky. The 4 young travelers walked north along a dusty road, away from the only home they had ever known.
One of the critical moments of the survival of the 4 children is when the mother to one of them, a former paladin, stands to fight to the death against an angry mob of villagers, all to allow these 4 kids to escape with their lives. Outnumbered, facing certain death, she dies to save these 4 children from Inquisition-style bloodlust.
Stop them. A man's voice called in the distance.
Ghislaine be good, Rinda swore under her breath. She couldn't let the mob get those children.
What really carries this book into long-lasting memory is the harsh descriptive Marleau weaves in every chapter and sentence. You feel the muted gray, the damp earth, and the rutted decay of isolated farmsteads. The way Marleau describes the murky weather where they cannot so much as have a fire to huddle around really puts you in the dirt alongside them. Also, the world building plays a consequential role in how these children survive on their own. In a world where magic and the power of faith are punishable offenses by death, these 4 are fugitives. While one possesses magic and the other can wield light and healing through his faith, they have to wield discretion and judgment befitting adults. The only criticism that can be given is a common thing in debut novels. But honestly, I've seen so much worse, and it was easy for me to gloss over in the face of this grainy and visceral prose that swallows me into the story to feel every wet leaf, jagged rock, and cloying reek of feral goblin packs. If you are a fan of either dark fantasy in its purest and most unforgiving form, or even a consumer of deep lit RPG, and looking to shatter the XP and numeric barriers to experience your characters raw and purely in their survival element, I believe Marleau has crafted not 1, but 2 books that deliver with a solid punch to the gut that will force the air out of your lungs.